this event, you guys have a bunch of heavy weights. It's going to be mostly body weight stuff. Okay, so it's going to be a chipper. Okay, it's going to be for time, but there's going to be an 8-minute cap. Okay, it's going to be pretty tough for most people to finish everything in the 8 minutes. So we're going to start with a 400-meter row. So Chris is going to start on the rower, strap himself in, 3, 2, 1, go. He starts rowing. Okay, once he hits 400 meters, okay, he's going to grab this handle, take his feet out, he's going to grab his jump rope. Okay, all divisions are going to be doing 400-meter row. For the jump rope, our elite and our RX, men and women, are going to be doing 50 double unders. Okay, no real standards on the double unders except for you have to have the rope pass through twice, and we're only counting successful double unders. For our scaled men and women, we're going to be doing 100 singles. Okay, again, same thing, just got to pass through once under the feet. Okay, after the jump rope, okay, we got some different things for each division. Our elite men are going to be doing 9-bar muscle-ups. Okay, so Chris is going to find a bar, go from full extension to fully extended on top. Okay, elbows have to lock out completely, and then right back down. Okay. For our RX division, the men are going to be doing chest-to-bar pull-ups. Okay, so they have to make contact with the bar somewhere below the collarbone. Okay, it's going to be 15 of those. The women are also doing 15 pull-ups, but they're doing chin over bar. Okay, this is our RX women. Just chin over bar, full extension at the bottom. Okay, our scaled men are going to be doing the same as the RX women, where they're going to be doing that chin over bar pull-up. And then finally, our scaled women are going to be doing ring rows. Okay, and our standard for ring rows, we have tape directly under the rings. When you set up to the rings, your feet, your toes are going to have to be directly on that tape, and then you're going to have to lean back from there. Okay, if you keep your feet flat, that's fine. If you slide down a little bit, that's fine as well. You're only making it harder on yourself. If the toes come up, that's fine as well. The only thing you cannot do is push your feet back any further, because that's going to make it easier. For the ring row, your leg has to be straight, and you have to pull all the way to your armpits. Okay, if you make contact with your body, like your chest or your armpit, that's going to be a good rep. All right, and full extension. So they are also doing 15 of those. Next is going to be for the elite men, deficit handstand push-ups. So we're going to move over to the wall. For deficit, it's going to be 2 45-pound plates on each side and an ab mat in the middle. Okay, and you have to get head on the mat, and then you have to hit full extension. While you hit full extension, the heels must be on the wall. If the heels are coming off the wall, then it's a no rep. Okay, that's for the elite men, the deficit. The RX men and women are each going to do one mat, one ab mat, but no plates. Okay? Same standards, you got to get to the mat, and you have to get full extension at the top with your heels on the wall. Okay? And you can kip them, you can do strip. Alright, that's for both divisions. The scale division is going to go in a completely different direction. They're going to actually do box jumps or step-ups. So we have our box here, and it's just going to be 20 inches for both divisions. Okay, you can jump up if you want to do that, or you can step up if you want to do that as well. Both are considered a legitimate rep. Make sure that you hit full extension with the hips at the top before you come down. Knees and hips must be extended. Okay, it's going to be 15 box jumps or 15 step-ups, and that's for both the men and women in the scale division. Okay, from there, we're going to go on to the ropes. Okay, this is for the elite men and the RX men and women. Okay, for the rope climb, it's 15 feet up, okay, and it's going to be 3 rope climbs. Alright, so you got to get all the way, you have to touch somewhere above the top of the rope. Okay, it could be the cliff, it could be that top bar. We have to touch some piece of material that is not the rope, above the rope. Okay, so it's 3 of those in a row. That's for the elite men, that's for the RX men and women. And then for the scale men and women, we're going to go with a bear crawl. Okay, it's going to be a 60-foot bear crawl on the turf, going from one end to the other. Okay, bear crawl, all 4 limbs must be on the ground at all times. That's our only standard for the bear crawl. Okay. And then finishing up, it's going to be a sprint to the finish line, but that sprint is going to take place with a sled in your hands, okay? So we're going to do a 60-foot sled push to the finish line, okay? That's going to be on the turf. There's going to be lanes. There will only be 5 sleds, 5 lanes for the sled, so it's going to be first come, first serve on the sled push. First 5 to get to it. Once those 5 people push it down, the next people that get to the sleds will actually push it the opposite direction, okay? But assuming that no more than 5 people will get to the sleds at the same time, okay, it's going to be first come, first serve. And then the weights on the sled, we're looking at over 200 pounds for the elite men, 135 and 90 for the RX men and women, and 90 and 45 for the scale men and women. Okay, once you finish the sled push, your time is stopped, okay? And again, there's an 8-minute cap in this workout, so it's gonna be tough for a lot of people to finish all of what we just went over in under 8 minutes. That's the goal, is to finish it all in under 8 minutes.